The Bible says God created light on day 1, but the sun wasn't created until day 4. So what was that light? And how could it exist without the sun? This question has puzzled scientists, skeptics, and theologians for centuries. Today we're breaking it down, biblically, scientifically, and logically. Subscribe now to Godly How, where faith meets understanding. Genesis 1:3-5 says, "And God said, 'Let there be light,' and there was light." It was the very first act of creation. But just a few verses later, in Genesis 1:14-16, the story continues. God made 2 great lights, the greater light to govern the day, and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. So the text is explicit. Light exists first, and the sun, our greater light, comes later. This isn't a contradiction, it's a deliberate divine sequence. So what kind of light could have existed before the sun? To answer that, we must understand a fundamental truth. Light does not require the sun to exist. The sun is a source of light, a powerful one, but it is not the origin of light itself. We see other light sources all the time: fire, lightning, even the glow of a firefly. These all produce light without being a star. The Bible is presenting a similar yet far more profound idea. What's truly fascinating is how modern science is catching up to Genesis. Cosmology tells us that in the earliest moments of the universe, before any stars formed, there was a hot, dense sea of energy and particles. The entire universe was filled with light. Scientists can still detect the afterglow of this primordial light today, known as the cosmic microwave background. It took hundreds of millions of years for gravity to begin pulling matter together to ignite the first stars. So the sequence is light first, then stars, just as Genesis described thousands of years ago. The Bible, however, goes even deeper than physics. It identifies the ultimate source of that first light. John 1:5 declares, "God is light. In him there is no darkness at all." And in the final book of the Bible, Revelation 21:23 describes the future heavenly city, saying it has no need of the sun, for the glory of God gives it light. This tells us something powerful. God doesn't create light from nothing in the way a craftsman builds a chair. Light is an extension of his very being, his glory. So on day 1, God wasn't just making a thing called light. He was revealing his presence, and that presence is luminous. The sun, created on day 4, would simply be a physical vessel to carry and distribute that light. This then begs the question, why did God wait until day 4? Because he was making a critical statement. In the ancient world, the sun was the most powerful object people could see. Naturally, many cultures, from the Egyptians worshipping Ra to the Babylonians, worshipped the sun as a god, the source of all life. By creating light, vegetation, and a complete ecosystem before the sun, God was dethroning it. He was demonstrating that he alone is the source of life, and the sun is merely a created object that serves his creation. It does not rule it. This pattern of function before form is a hallmark of God's design. He establishes the purpose before he builds the structure. We see it with light before the sun. We see it with his covenant promises established long before the nation of Israel had a king or a temple. We see it in prophecies of salvation centuries before the cross. Creation wasn't random. It was designed with divine intention. And this isn't just ancient history or abstract theology. It has profound meaning for us today. If God can create light without a sun, it means he can operate outside of the systems we see and depend on. He doesn't need the perfect economy, the right diagnosis, or the ideal opportunity to work in your life. And if he brought light into the world before its visible source even existed, it means he can bring light into your darkness long before you can see the solution. So remember this, the sun didn't create light, God did. The sun only reflects a fraction of the glory of the one who is light itself. Subscribe now to Godly How, like and share if this strengthened your faith.